you to not be first?
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV. John Hedges joins me. We'll try and ignore if we can hear it. Joe Pugh chatting shit in the background. Here at the dinner show at the Royal Lancaster tonight. Alfie Gaskin, good win for him. Just kind of your assessment of his performance.
Thought Alfie boxed very well tonight. He took on a live opponent in his third fight. The fella had 6 fights, 4 wins, 2 losses. So winning record, third fight. And you see that there tonight. Alf become a little bit complacent in the third. However, I thought he still cruised the fight, but a little bit complacent, got caught with a few shots, had a chin check, and passed it with flying colours, mate. So that's probably the best thing that could have ever happened to him, getting caught with a couple of clean shots. Other than that, he boxed lovely, boxed to instructions, and shut out performance.
Dinner shows they're interesting for me because most of the things I cover, and certainly you won't fight as a professional on a dinner show. I know you'd have been fighting on amateur shows where there's kind of not too much of the atmosphere you'd get on an undercard, even your York Halls, your Wembley Arenas, etc. Very interesting kind of atmosphere, I guess, for a fighter fighting in amongst people where it's more chatter than support, if that makes sense.
The thing is with dinner shows, what people don't understand is there's not a lot of boxing heads in the crowd. So if a slap lands and it makes a loud noise, it's oh. So as a fighter, when you hear that, it does make you kind of think, like, fucking hell, I've got to liven myself up now. And like there was a few times the fella's slapped him with a couple of shots and it's made a loud noise and we've got people in the audience screaming it, and you got to be careful that you don't get above the occasion and you just keep straight headed and go through it, and he did that tonight. So I think he ticked a lot of boxes.
Yeah, well, good, and we can't wait to see him go forward and kind of where we'll go, I guess, from here on. Yourself, it's been 4 or 5 months now. Obviously, I know you've got the injury to recover from, and you're at the stage now where you're not far away from fully properly punching pads. You told me you're punching paddles at the moment. Yeah,
I'm back on paddles. I'm back in the gym a nice 4 or 5 weeks now, which has been nice. And at the moment, it's a really nice time in the gym because I'm learning, but I'm getting fit again, and weight's coming off, and I'm building muscle. It's like everything's fun at the minute. So keeping active, keeping on it, and like I say, the scar's healing nicely now. You can see it there. We're nearly back to it. So a couple more weeks, I'm sure. End of this month, we'll be back sparring and back in the mix for a big November, December.
I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you must be so fucking agitated watching other people in your gym, stable mates, friends, just everyone that you know, getting their fights, doing their thing, even like Johnny winning the Southern area, which you want to do. Just people doing things that you know you can do. Yeah. But at the moment, you just ain't got the capability because of the injury, you must be agitated as fuck.
Well, like you just said there, Ross, like, I think it's probably at home they see it more, that how agitated I am. Do you know what I mean? I want to get out, I want to fight, but in realisticness, I'm 21 years of age, I'm 8-0. I've been very active for my age compared to a lot of fighters, so got to take the plus side that I'm in a cruiserweight division now, I'm moving up a weight category. I need time to develop, so a bit of, I don't like saying man strength, but the bit of maturity now is kicking in, and the time's only going to help me, to be honest with you. If a lot of people don't turn pro until gone 21, so I'm in front of me time, and listen, I'll fight for this southern area, get a nice win, please God, and I'll put myself on the map at 21 years of age. And that was always my plan, to hit it hard young and see how far we can get in the long run.
Did you just use the word maturity? Yeah. Mature John. I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, I wasn't mature, I'm still not. But I remember the first interviews we done, it was like talking to a kid without trying to take the piss. No. But now it feels like talking to a man.
Yeah, that's exactly us. Like, I think the boxing people who have followed me since I turned pro at 18, you've actually seen me mature. Like, bloody hell, man, I was a super middleweight making championship weight in my debut, and look at where I'm at now fighting at cruiser, and it's mad, but the process is, I've made it enjoyable, but there's been a lot of ups and downs, but I think that's made me who I am now. Do you know what I mean? I've had a change of trainer, I've been on some massive cards thanks to the Matchroom, and I've really had a good backing. So I think down to the hard work I put in myself, I've got a great future. Do you know what I mean? I'm 21 years of age, and I think I'm proper pushing in that right direction, exactly the way I wanted to be doing it.
Mate, you lifting that southern area, fingers crossed, is going to be seriously sweet. Mate, I've got to talk about today, by the way. Obviously, I know you would have seen most of it. We know they don't particularly like each other too much, but on the red carpet, I reckon it went off.
Oh man, I hate shit like this, Oscar, right? Because yeah, I do. Because
If I film it and I get the main shot, I like it. But other than that,
yeah, exactly. Like from a business point of view, it's probably brilliant. Do you know what I mean? It's going to bring a lot of heads onto the boxing and things like that. But I know Fabio, like personally, I've been around him since my debut and sparring down his gym numerous of times. He's a lovely man. But when put in a position like that on a red carpet, mate, that's for myself. Like I don't know how I'd cope with that. All them cameras on me. I'm on a red carpet. I'm suited and booted, and I've just got a cut to my eye, and I've been near enough flopped. Do you know what I mean? What a feeling to feel like it's shit for everyone involved. So I don't think Adelaide's going to feel too good about it either. Do you know what I mean? Being involved in that, the push would have been nice if there was no more after. Do you know what I mean? It's like we built the hype, we didn't know no more. But I think the way it's gone now, it's a proper bit of a shit situation for both of them. But listen, they're fighting men, and I'm sure it's all going to get put to right in the ring.
as long as the Saudi bag doesn't just kind of fade away in the distance. I'm sure that's a bit of a worry at the moment because we know, obviously, we've seen clips of Wardley with a cut. I know there's rumours of a finger, a jaw, whatever, but the Saudi bag kind of fading. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, what a nightmare that's going to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, personally, if you've got any cut to your face, it's a 3-week recovery job. Like, if I'm honest, because you need the sparring time, you need adaptation time in Saudi. So,
What are we, 6 weeks away from that?
do you know what I mean? And you need to let that heal while keeping up with sparring, while keeping up with intensity. I honestly think it's chucked a proper spanner in the works. But please God, it all goes through. And if it doesn't get resolved, let's hope they go and headline a big card and still get a great payday.
Choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,